Salutations, my friends, and welcome back to Card Hunter. Now, I've been playing a lot of action games and a lot of first-person shooters, so I've decided to slow things down a bit and play something a little more relaxing. So let's get started on a campaign. Alright, we are level 1 at the tavern. Our tale begins in Card Huntria in the Orc's Head Tavern.
Hark!
An old man staggers through the door, blood streaming from his side. Help! Monsters are attacking the village. Who will save us? Alright, click a tab to choose a dwarven, human, or elven warrior, then recruit one. Ooh, do I want to be dwarfs, humans, or elves? Alright, so elves are mobile, dwarfs are tough, and humans are kind of in the middle. I think the human looks pretty badass. Let's go ahead and be a human. We will call him Smithger. Smithger hears the call to adventure, strides over from the bar, and pledges to help the old man. It's time for your first adventure. Click exit to return to the map. With his last breath, the old man gasps and points toward the nearby village of Omelette. Alright, so let's head to Omelette. We're gonna raid Omelette.
Yeah!
Raid on Omelette. Kobolds are raiding the peaceful village of Omelette, slaughtering the villagers and plundering their meager possessions. Will a brave adventurer step up to send those vicious bandits packing? The peasants will surely reward anyone valiant enough to aid them, stopping the raid on Omelette. Alright, let's begin the adventure. The streets of Omelette. The village of Omelette's peaceful existence is torn asunder by the din of battle. A kobold raiding party has descended from the hills and set about ruthlessly sacking the small community. Drawing your sword, you rush to repel the invaders. Alright, into battle we go. Now, I really enjoy the old school RPG aspects of this game. It just reminds me of simpler times. Hoo-wee, these kobold raiders are in a group that shares a single deck. Alright, so our first move. Let's try to go ahead and get in range. When a group plays a move card, they can all move at once. Alright, we have a couple strikes here. We have 2 simple strikes and a bludgeon. I think I'm going to go ahead and bludgeon this guy. Bing weakly strikes Smithjar. He's going to do 2 damage. Alright, we're down 2 HP, but that's not too bad. Let's hit him with another simple strike. Alright, we got one guy down. Now we have one more simple strike, and we're going to need to draw a few cards. And he hits us with a weak strike. Alright, we have no cards to play, so let's go ahead and pass turn. Let's see what we draw. Because you choose a human, you get the basic run card as your default move. Okay, that's cool, so humans can always run. When you draw 2 more cards from your deck. Alright, we have a simple strike and a hide. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the strike. Adventure complete. I'll check out the unicorn. Alright, onward we go. Aftermath. The village is saved, and the remaining kobold raiders scamper off into the fields. The grateful villagers reward you handsomely. The task now remains to track these miscreants back to their lair and put a stop to their attacks.
Yay!
There will be no retreat. Smith Jar found some loot. Open the treasure chest to claim your prize. Ooh, a treasure chest. A barrel. Pickled herring. And amber shards. That's cool. And we are finished. Head to the armory to exchange your loot for something useful. Alright, that's what I'm talking about.
Yay!
We'll get a new card, maybe. Sell the amber shards you found by dragging them from your collection to the blue store sheet. That's pretty simple. The cards in your deck come from the items you have equipped.
Huh.
Because you don't have a weapon in this slot, your deck only has these weak cards in it. To fix this, buy a woodsman's axe by dragging it from the store onto the empty weapon slot. Oh cool, we have axe that's 5 damage.
Yeah!
Wowzers. Equipping the axe, replace those weak cards with these new powerful cards. Oh, look at that. Chop and chop. Looks like 5 damage per chop. Mouse over slots or items to see what cards they give you. And you can right click or press spacebar to see the cards close up. Alright, so we have some amber shards. I also have a pickled herring. 37 gold. So that's giving us all our strikes, our powerful strikes, and then our movement. Alright, I think we're good to go. Let's exit. Okay, it's time to get back on the trail of those kobolds. Smithster searches the fields for tracks and finds a trail leading into the wilderness.
And now...
Let's get started on the next module, the Kobold Encampment. Alright, this one's probably going to be a little bit harder. Kobold Encampment. Following the trail of footsteps and drop plunder, you find the Kobold Raiders camped in the woods a league from the omelet. Now is the time, while they are squabbling over their loot, to strike back, destroy the Kobold Encampment, and safeguard the village. Alright, let's begin the adventure. You pursue the kobolds into the treacherous hills surrounding Omelet. Before long, a musty stench alerts you to the presence of the remaining kobolds. It seems they are gathering their ill-gotten possessions or are making preparations to flee. It is up to you to stop them from warning the main camp. Alright, let's head to battle. We have some powerful new cards, so this should go a lot smoother.
Uh-oh.
Jeepers, this time you are outnumbered 3-1. Not to worry, I have a few hints that will help you out.
Huh.
Enemies have to halt when they move next to you, so move to the yellow square to stop them from surrounding you. Oh, so let's run to the yellow square.
Oh.
These shield-carrying kobolds have block cards. Use your weakest attacks first to draw them out. Okay, that's actually a really good tip. Use a weak strike. And he blocks with a weak block. Oh, we've taken 2 damage. Now let's hit him with the bludgeon. Now we're going to try to focus our attacks on one enemy at a time, thereby getting him out of the picture as soon as possible. The more turns he stays in the game, the more damage he's going to do over time. So we can get down to 2 opponents or 1 as quickly as possible. That will be to our benefit. So I definitely want to take them out 1 at a time as fast as possible. I could just hit them all for a little bit of damage, but that wouldn't do me any good.
Yeah.
Alright, now we're down to 2. And let's end the round. Another 2 damage. Alright, we have a chop. It's a very powerful card, but I think he can still block, so let's draw it out with a single strike. And the chop should finish him off. Alright, looks like we are out of cards. Let's go ahead and use this run and buy ourselves a little bit of time. And we will end the round here. Alright, we have another chop and a simple strike. Let's start with the simple strike. Alright, he's dead. Adventure complete. Onward we go. Aftermath. Having dispatched the raiding party, you overturn their camp and liberate the items they had. Searching the area reveals a cave mouth and a crude earthen tunnel leading into the darkness under the hills. Is this where the kobolds have come from? Only further adventures will tell. Alright, we're now level 2.
Woohoo!
Who's Smithjar leveled up and has more health. Smithjar also unlocked a new shield slot. Shields give you blocks and other defensive cards. Alright, I see his arm here. That's really cool. We should probably cash in some of this loot and buy a shield. Let's see what's in the chest. Barrel.
Whoa!
Oh, we have pickled herring. We have a rhinestone trinket. And what's this thing, a weapon? The Kobold Killer.
Huh.
Alright, let's finish. You know, you should head to the armory to get yourself a shield. I hear there are new heroes waiting at the tavern too. Alright, let's head to the armory first. And let's trade in some of this stuff. Now, let's get rid of this sword.
Uh-oh.
You can't sell usable items now, only treasure. Later in the campaign, you'll be able to sell those items.
Ah!
Alright, let's try that again. Alright, so we can sell the pickled herring. And we can sell this rhinestone trinket. Can we equip this weapon here? Yes, much better. Now we have a axe and a kobold killer. And we can afford the shield. And that's going to give us a whole lot of blocks. Some unreliable blocks, flimsy blocks, and a weak block. I guess because the shield is rusty, but it's better than nothing. Alright, we're looking pretty good. Let's exit. And then over to the Orc's Head Tavern.
Yay!
Recruit one of these crafty wizards for your party. Human wizards manipulate the damage from afar. They have a good balance of mobility and toughness, and at higher levels get access to human tactical planning skills. Alright, cool. We can hit an elf wizard, a dwarf wizard. I think we're going to have to go for the elf wizard. Let's recruit this character. Ooh, that's a name I really can't pronounce. We'll just call her Sasha. Much easier to say. Sasha joins your party. Wizards are long-range attackers and can develop powerful magic, but they are fragile fighters. Let's pursue the kobolds, return to the map, and follow the tunnels into the darkness if you dare. Alright, let's do this. Into the darkness we go.
Yeah!
Tunnels into darkness. In the hillside, a crude tunnel leads into the darkness. From this ominous portal, the kobolds sallied forth to terrorize the farmers. Now you must turn the tables and bring fire and the sword to the raiders themselves as you venture down the tunnels into darkness. Alright, let's begin the adventure. Uh-oh, looks like the kobolds are ready for you. Ambush. Tunnel intersection. You light your torch and head into the kobold's tunnel. The passageway leads down and then runs straight for many miles before reaching a three-way intersection. While you ponder which way to go, a crude horde sounds, and a mighty kobold hero emerges to confront you. We've been ambushed for sure. But now we have a wizard on our side.
Uh-oh.
Your wizard has long-range attacks but needs line of sight to the target. Don't worry, I'll explain. Line of sight means that you have an unblocked line from the center of your square to the targets. It just pretty much means you can see them. Your wizard has sight from here to here as the line doesn't cross any blocking squares. But not from here to here as one blocking square is crossed by the line. It's your turn to play. Alright, we should start with our wizard. Let's go ahead and zap this guy. Oh no, he's out of range. He's in range of spark though. Yeah, we should go ahead and spark him. Sasha shoots a spark at Krung. And he uses a weak block. I actually didn't know you could block a magic spell. So no damage. This kobold hero has a lot of blocks. It can't block you if you attack it from behind though. Alright, so he's turned to engage, and while he's done that I can probably shoot him in the back. These squares are in front of the flashing kobold. These squares are behind it. If you get one hero on either side of the kobold, you can keep attacking from behind. Alright, my turn again. Let's go ahead and hit him with the bludgeon. Another weak block. Reliable hide armor reduced damage by Smith Jar by 1. So we'll be taking 1 damage. Alright, let's move into place behind him. And he's going to hit us with another weak strike for 1 damage. Well, let's go ahead and use our zap and he won't block it this time. Yeah. Alright, he's turned to face us. And I will go ahead and weak strike him from the back. Another 2 damage. Still 8 health though. This guy is pretty tough. Let's zap him one more time. Alright, I think we should go ahead and end turn as we have no more spells. Let's see what we draw. 10 damage. Now that's going to finish him off in 1 hit. Let's hit him with a zap from behind. And just for a bit of overkill, let's try this overswing. Controlled overswing. Discards your oldest card when you play this, but does 10 damage. That was some definite overkill. Alright, another adventure completed. That was alright, I guess. I doubt you'll get much further, though. This game isn't dumbed down for the masses. Oh wow, what a prick. Getting some experience points. Let's open this chest. Oh, we got some new boots. A wand. And a cleaver. Alright, well this looks like it's for dwarves maybe. But the wand and the boots, I can definitely use those now. Let's take those. And what kind of boots is she wearing? No, let's keep those. Level 1. Level 1, it gives us walk, shuffle, and weak armor. And this gives us walk, simple strike, and reliable hide armor. So we have 2 movement, 3 damage versus 2 movement, 1 damage. Now we should keep the boots for now. But this wand might be helpful. Alright, this gives us spark, zap, and 2 strikes. So 4 and 3 damage. And this one gives us 5 damage and 3 damage. Gives us the big zap. This gives us all those zaps. It's one of our defaults. Let's go ahead and switch this off for this and see what it does. Alright, I actually think that's worth it. Let's go ahead and finish up here. Don't forget to check the armory for new stuff before we wrap up this module. Let's head to the armory. We have some stuff to sell. If you're searching for a particular type of item, just click that slot on your character sheet. Right. So that's all the shields available. Oh wow, look at the banana shield. That's pretty cool. Oh no, we got a server shutting down message. Alright, so we have 44 gold. Nothing to sell? Oh yeah, we have a few things we can sell. We have a blunt sword and a golem cleaver, level 2. Is it better than our woodsman's axe? Let's just check it out. It's a rare weapon, giving us penetrating cuts, stabs, and a bludgeon. Yeah, I think it is a lot better. Right, we have 44 gold to spend. Can we get a nicer shield, perhaps? We have a common shield and a heavy wooden shield. Block parry. We have a battered shield. And we have a chip shield. Weak block, flimsy block, unreliable block. Weak block, unreliable block, unreliable block. I actually like this one. Let's go ahead and buy that. Alright, I think we'll hold on to the rest of our gold. Maybe check out some boots. Gives us 2 walks and a reliable hide. Gives us a walk, a strike, and a reliable hide. No, I think what we have is the best. Well, alright guys, this has been a nice change of pace. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up here. I just want to thank you for joining me, and as always, we will see you next time.